Hello guys, welcome back to Eclectic Dreams, and this is reviews. This is my thoughts on Wintersun Forest Seasons. I can just will that. Yeah, there we go. I think it's coming to focus. I'll show you. It is basically a booklet version I've managed to get somehow, and I've gone all blurry, blur, blur, blur. Let's see what I've got. It's a 2-disc version, the original, and then instrumentals on there. And we have a nice little booklet here. This came out in 2017 on Nuclear Blast. It's their last album. The last album they did, not their last album. It's the last album they did, as far as I'm aware. There's bound to be another one on its way in the next couple of years, I would have thought. The album is made up of 4 songs. It's an album of 4 songs. I saw a review of this on a channel online who were bemoaning the fact it was only 4 songs and going like, oh, it should have been much more than that to make it much more worthwhile. And like, it depends on the quality of the songs. It depends on the length. And then the length is like 28. You know, it's nearly 50 minutes long. Yeah. So I don't get the bother with that. There's four songs on this. I mean, I think Time was their previous release, and that's got 5 on there. I've heard the 3 big main songs from that album. I loved every one of those. So I'm not really sure what they're going on about. But I'm going to do a little run through of the songs since there are only 4 of them, although there are 5. Because the last one, Loneliness Winter, has an acoustic version on there. Just to go over the fact that the acoustic version is good. It's good. I like it. Will listen to it again. If I listen to the whole album and can't be bothered to turn it off after Loneliness Winter has been on already and leave the acoustic on, yeah. Otherwise, no. It's a bit superfluous for me because it's an acoustic version of a song that is stunning. And I might as well start off with the last song because I've just started off with the last song. Loneliness Winter. That's the one that got me interested in this specific album, and also the fact that I got this very cheap. That's the name of my game, cheap. And it was the only one that was available at the record shop as well. That tends to help. Loneliness Winter is their ballad, but like all their songs on this album, it's an epic. It's just an epic song. It's nearly 13 minutes long. It's stunning in every single way, from the gentle opening to the gentle closing to the gentle middle, and all the bombastic, heavy bits in between. It's just a masterpiece of music. And I've already done a reaction to it. I did a music reaction to it, so that'll be clicked on here somewhere, probably in front of my face or something, or over there at the end of this video. So if you're going like, oh, he likes Loneliness, oh, I'll listen to that reaction. You don't have to go very far to find out where the annotation is at the end. Just wait for that, and then it'll be. I've also done quite a few other Wintersun reactions if you want to check out my channel. While you're at it, why don't you subscribe as well? So, we've already done the last song. Let's zoom to the front and do the first song, Awaken from the Dark Slumber, Spring, which has got part 1, The Dark Slumber, and part 2, The Awakening. This, I would say, is their Sons of Winter and Stars sort of song. You know, the big epic from Time. This is the big epic on Forest Seasons, as far as I'm concerned. It opens off with it. And when I first heard it, it is mostly his sort of screechy style. And yes, his vocals are intelligible. But the first time I listened to it, I was a little worn down by it because of that. There was a little clean vocal at the end, but normally when he's doing his screeches, there's also mix of other vocal styles spattered throughout. And this one just felt like it was just all one sort of... or one screech all the way through, and at first it was a bit wearing on me, I have to admit, because I'm a bit like harsh vocals. I'm a tough sell for harsh vocals. I don't get along with them very well all the time. If they're intelligible, like these ones are, then I can grow to get used to them. I don't really love them at any stage, but I get used to them. And for this one, when I re-listened to the album, I've listened to the instrumental version of this the next time I listen to it. The music on this is just oh my God, Awaken from the Dark Slumbers, you know, I mean, it's Wintersun, what can I say? It's superb instrumental music, superb. Put them back together with the vocals, and of course you've got an even stronger song ultimately. And that's what I did on the last couple of listens. I've listened to it again today before I even did this, and you know what? This song is amazingly brilliant. It's not a patch on Sons of Winter and Stars. That's how good Wintersun are, because I think this is a stunning song, and I've got used to the vocal style now on that song, so I can live with it. If there was more cleans on there, you know, it would go through the stratosphere. And as on most of their songs, they have a lull. You know, it's like, ah, then they have a lull, and I have a delicate lull, and the lull then explodes into sheer, joyous, metallic beauty. And I would say this is a stunning song, but Loneliness is my favourite song on this album. And this still doesn't beat The Forest That Weeps, Summer, which is the second song on this album. The Forest That Weeps has a mixture of harsh and clean, almost in equal sort of measure. And it also has some even more dynamic range to it. It's slightly shorter, by a couple of minutes. But I would say, for me, it's my second favourite song on this album. It's pushing at Loneliness a little bit as the winner for me on this album. It's just perfection, almost. If Loneliness wasn't in the way, The Forest That Weeps would be the best song on this album for me. But so far, as you see, every song is just a massive winner. And then comes my denouement. The thing that managed to go like, you know, almost every album has something that makes you go like, yeah, or, ooh. Wintersun managed to do it to me on The Forest Seasons, and that's Eternal Darkness, Autumn. There's been several people on my channel that have gone like, you'll like it, you like the album, you won't like that song. And there's several of them saying there's a certain song on that album you ain't gonna like. We know what it's gonna be. And, you know, they seem to know me. They seem to have guessed who I am. This has got 4 parts in it. Haunting Darkness, The Call of the Dark Dream, Beyond the Infinite Universe, and Death. And this is much more a death metal, maybe really black metal track. The screeching, violent vocals throughout, the guttural vocals as well. Like, ugh, I mean, and then there's the driving black metal, blackness of metal, pummeling along at 1 billion miles an hour without any care and attention to anybody. It's like, oh, God, I can't listen to this whole song. I've tried. Well, I have. I have listened to it 3 times. I've listened to the instrumental version. Even without the vocals, those parts with the driving black metal rhythm that's most extreme, don't like it very much. The song, if I want to break it down, there's a first minute or so, maybe a couple of minutes, gentle, dark, ambient sort of sounds and styles coming through, which most of this album's made up of gentle starts, and then it hits in with the guttural sounds of the vocals and the pulverizing rhythm. Just blackness descends on my heart, and I'm like going like, oh, if it was a minute or 2 minutes, you know, I could probably get over it. But it's like 4 minutes of constant bang, 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 and I'm like, oh, damn it. And the worst part of this album is, after 6 minutes or so, when you know the 4 minutes of are finished, it goes into stunning soundscapes, wonderful chanting, brilliant guitars. It's like, oh my God, it's so good. It's so damn good. And then, after about 4 minutes of wonder, it goes back to the black and makes me go, ew, no. It's like all your emotions in one. It's a song I can't listen to anymore. I don't like this song. I love the centre of the song. The centre of the song is amazing. But 4 minutes before it and 4 minutes after it just crush my soul. But you know, you can live with it. Anyhow, Forest Seasons by Wintersun is a fantastic album for the most part. Like I say, there's one song on there I don't get quite along with. I hope I managed to put that across in reasonable tones. So what would I give Wintersun as a score out of 10? I would give this an 8. Only an 8, you say? But you love it. I do love it. But it's got Eternal Darkness on there. And I feel the depths of Eternal Darkness on my soul. Time it comes on. I can't listen to the whole album all the way through like I'd like to. Because I just can't get on with it. I have to skip through it to the middle bit. I can listen to that. The rest of it I can't. But then Loneliness comes on. It's like, ah. So it's like, if that song hadn't been on it, and it'd been only 3 songs, so it'd been a lot shorter, I think I would push it to a 9. But you take an album as a whole. The instrumental doesn't help with Eternal Darkness. It helped me enjoy Awaken from the Dark Slumber a lot more, and now I can appreciate it with the vocals. But Eternal Darkness is too damn dark for me. Sorry, guys. But as a whole, this is a superb album. I would recommend you grabbing this and loving it. And if you love the black metal, dark death metal stuff, whatever the classification of it is, I just call it like no sort of music, then Eternal Darkness will be for you as well. Stunning album. Grab it. See you for another review very soon. Bye.